In this video, I'll be going over the data validation and VLOOKUP functions to help expedite the estimating process for the coins heavy bid spreadsheet. First off, I'd like to be able to choose my method by typing in just a single digit instead of the method name. So to be able to do that, I'm going to go to the productivity report, add another column, and then call it method number, and then number them from 1 to 5. So I'm going to do that for all of them. So I have that done now for all of them. Method number 1 to 5. I go back to the jobs tab, and we're going to start with the VLOOKUP function equals VLOOKUP. For the lookup value, it's going to be our method number, then comma, the table array. So for every section or every different method group, we're going to have a different table array. So for the clear and grub, we're going to select the section, then comma. The column index number is the column that you want to be the column of the output. So column 3 for this, comma. Then the range lookup, type in false. And then enter. So we chose method 1 and we got a value of 5. We can check if that value is correct for the clear and grub. Method 1, productivity is 5. Now we just make sure that we lock the function. By adding a $sign in front of the letter and the number. Then we copy and paste for the labor unit, materials, and all the other tabs we need. So we go back to the equation and just change the column index number. For each one is going to be differently. Let's go back to the productivity report tab and see what numbers. For the productivity, it's going to be column 3, labor costs 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. Now we can check our values if they match. We have 5, 15, 26, 5, 0. 5, 15, 26. So we're missing this one right here. Column number 6. We gotta change this one to 6. And we get a 12. So we're gonna do the same thing, paste the equations down and just change a table array for each one. The rough grading is going to be this section here. We do that for all the other ones as well. The underground section here. See, it's showing NA since we don't have a method number. If we put in ones for all of them for now, so we can see values. Then we'll go back and fix it. Concrete. The backfill. The aggregate base. The paving. And the finished grading. Once we have all that, we're going to make sure to lock these values down so we can be able to copy and paste them to the next tabs. Once we lock all the values for the tables array, we're going to copy and paste the function to the other tabs. Then the only thing that we need to fix is just the column number. This column is going to be based off column 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 from the productivity report tab. Once we fix all the columns, we are now done with the VLOOKUP function. I'm going to now focus on the method selection. So what we're going to do, we're going to use the data validation function to help us select the methods. So we're going to select all the tabs that contain the method numbers and go to data and then click on the data validation arrow, click data validation, and then on the settings we're going to set the criteria to be whole numbers, and since we have methods from 1 to 5, We're gonna make it data between minimum of 1 and max of 5. If we want to input a message, we can also input an error message, but we are not going to do that now, so we can just click OK. And we can see that if we put anything other than 1 to 5, it will not allow us. So we put a 6, and it gives us an error message. So now all we have to do is just change the method numbers, and all these values will change with it automatically. So if we put a 2, we see that these values change with it. And we can just input different methods to see which one gives us the best bid and meets the time limit and the conflicts